The £350 million a week we send to the EU, which we will no longer send to the EU, can you guarantee that's going to go to the NHS?
No, I can't, and I would never have made that claim.
Oh, really?
The United Kingdom sends £350 million of taxpayers' money to the EU. That's the cost of a fully staffed, brand new hospital. Let's imagine what else this money could buy. State-of-the-art hospitals.
The EU isn't working for Britain. We pay £350 million a week to be a member. Our NHS is at breaking point. Every week, the UK pays £350 million to be part of the EU. That's £350 million that could build one new hospital every week. £350 million that could be spent supporting our doctors and nurses. Now is your chance to take back control and spend our money on our priorities like the NHS. Vote Leave on the 23rd of June.
The £350 million a week we send to the EU, which we will no longer send to the EU, can you guarantee that's going to go to the NHS?
No, I can't, and I would never have made that claim.
17 million people have voted for Leave.
Yep.
Based, I don't know how many people voted on the basis of that advert, but that was a huge part of the propaganda. You're now saying that's a mistake?
We have a £10 billion a year, a £34 million a day featherbed. That is going to be free money that we can spend on the NHS, on schools, or whatever it is.
But you're not guaranteeing that that money, as promised, will go to the NHS?
You must understand, I was ostracised by the official Leave campaign and as I've always done, did my own thing.
Do you think there are other things that people will wake up this morning and find out aren't going to happen?
Of course!
The idea of staying within a common market but outside the political integration, I think that is feasible, yes.
And that means free movement of people.
It means free movement of labour. It doesn't mean EU citizenship with all the acquired rights.
I'm sorry, we've just been through 3 months of agony on the issue of immigration, the public have been led to believe that what they have voted for is an end to free movement.
We have unlimited immigration imposed, and we're asked to give away more and more power.
Very important point. From the moment we joined, we had the right to take up a job offer in another member state. You had a legal entitlement if you presented your contract. Now, that changed with Maastricht. When EU citizenship was introduced, people were given legal entitlements to live in other countries, to vote in other countries, and to claim welfare and have the same university tuition and so on. That bit, I think, is going to change. That means that we can deport people.
Why didn't you say this in the campaign?
Listen,
why did you not say in the campaign that you were wanting a system, a scheme where we had free movement of labour? Come on, that is completely at odds with what the public think they have just voted for.
I have just spent 4 months addressing rallies virtually every day, and at every one I would say, do not imagine that if we leave the EU, that means zero immigration from the EU. It means we will have some control over who comes in and in what numbers.
You've given the impression, the words take back control.
It's all there, it's all there on YouTube.
Oh, okay, I see what you did there.
To get net migration into the tens of thousands each year, tens of thousands each year, tens of thousands each year.
Can you seriously see it happening at any period whilst you're still Prime Minister in the next 4 years?
I'm not going to put a date on it.
Your campaign has given the impression that we will not be able to get immigration down to tens of thousands if we're out inside the EU. I think most people would say that gives the impression we will get it down to tens of thousands if we're outside the EU.
No,
Can I touch that?
Yes, just touch it.
Can I just... You lied to me. You lied to me.